So my 3 words were approachable, kind, and authentic. Janet, how am I doing?
Very good.
Thank you. Because what I do is marketing with practices, because I teach them to put themselves out there, accessible for me is a really important one. Because I think they need to know that I'm willing to do that crazy stuff, I'm willing to do it with them, and they shouldn't be afraid to do it themselves. So some of you had your photos taken while you were here with Suzette. How many of you had your photos taken? How many of you thought that was the best experience ever? Yeah, and how many of you went, oh God, no. I hate being in front of a camera. I signed up for this, I paid for this, but I must have been drinking. Because I don't want to do this at all. Imagine then when I'm going to say to you, remember those still photos? We're going to do video now. Yeah, I know because when I work with dental practices, that's how they react. No one wants to hear about doing video because it's terrifying. I get that. Even in this room of people who are used to being in front of a crowd, who are used to talking, half of you are like, yeah, I hated having my picture taken. And I know as soon as the video comes on, we all just sort of go back into our shell. But we've all heard a picture is worth 1,000 words. Video is war and peace. It's your whole story. And you can tell a really big story in a really little amount of time. In fact, things for you to write down. None of your videos longer than 1:50. Mick Jagger said it. If you want to have a hit, it's going to be 1:50. It's my worst Mick Jagger, but there it is for you. Keep them short. Unfortunately, none of us in the room is George Clooney, so people aren't going to hang on to us quite that long. So, you want to create videos for your brand as consultants, as speakers, as coaches. What kind of videos do you need to have, though? 2 kinds of videos. One of them we call your evergreen videos, and the others are your one-off videos. And I think these images kind of speak to who those types of videos are. Your evergreens are the videos, like the name says, they're going to be around for a long time. So they're going to be things that really tell your story. You're going to spend some time creating these. You might even pay someone, a professional company, to come in, produce them, do the hair, makeup, all that stuff. Your one-offs are going to be more like these folks here. I love this practice. This is on their website, by the way, and I just think that's the greatest thing in the world, because that's just showing you, hey, we're fun. We're having a good time with this. We realize we make you poor patients do this every day, so we're going to be empathetic. But those are the more fun things that you're going to use in other places. So let's talk about those 2 kinds of videos. So your evergreen videos. These are the ones that I'm going to tell practices to make. So if you go out and talk to practices, you can tell them they want to have meet the doc, meet the team, all those things. But you, as consultants and as speakers with your own businesses, you have a different message that you need to put out there. And your more complex messages, that's what's going to be in those evergreen videos. And a big one is, what's your philosophy? What do you do? Why do you do it? Why are you passionate about this thing that you want people to hire you for? And what makes you different in that? So I know we have a couple of cybersecurity specialists in this room. I know and love 2 of them. I hope to meet many others while I'm here. And they are 2 very different people with very different business models. And they both should have that in the story that they tell. And then everyone in this room has that 3rd one. You've got client testimonials. Now, I know, Greg, you said, I don't listen to reviews because only your good reviews are up there. And I get that. I'm certainly not going to put up the client who said to me, oh my God, Laura was a train wreck. I don't even know why she came in. But you can capture those client testimonials. And although we may catch them on the fly when we're in a practice or whatnot, I would definitely recommend having at least one professionally produced reel of 2 or 3 clients singing your praises. Have that on your website. Have it where people can hear them talking about you. And last, and this may not apply to everyone here, I know I have a few fellow Kajabi users in the room, looking at you, Dana, your offer. What are you offering? Maybe you have something that is an e-commerce situation on your site. Maybe you have an online course or whatever it is. Have a video that explains what your offer is so that people understand that. I'm Dana, it's a Kajabi thing. Any other Kajabiers in the room? We got a couple of Kajabiers. I know I have a client here in the room who recently started her own Kajabi site. Go, Amy. And it's just a place where we can put our courses online and sell them for ourselves. So that's my offer. So you want to have a video explaining your offer. Have at least these 4 produced as your evergreens. Have them as best as you can have them made. And I will say as best as your budget will allow, because everyone's budget in this room is going to be different. Everyone's going to have a different commitment to how they use their videos, but the best that you can put out. And to your point, Janet, it's your image. It's the you. So if these are the ones that are going to be around for a long time, make them be the best you can absolutely afford. Now your one-offs, you know what these are, because everyone's holding one of these right now, right? Everybody's got a phone? Because I'm going to challenge you at the end of my chat today, so you're going to use that phone. These are the ones you're going to do when you're somewhere. So we're all at a meeting today. I hope you've all taken pictures. I really hope you all take some videos. Because again, 1,000 words, War and Peace. I may not want to read War and Peace, but I'd love for you to tell me the story. When you're in a client's office, those are great videos. Also, make sure when you post them that you tag the practice, so it goes out to all of the folks that they know, because they might want to hire somebody who does what you do too. And now there's your information and what you do so well right in front of them. We're all road warriors. From the road, I can't tell you the level of engagement that gets on social platforms. It's either that people empathize, or it's the aspirational thing, oh, I wish I was on that plane today. Any of you who follow me, WorkingCat_Inc., that's my Instagram, you'll know that from the Sky Club the other day, I posted another day, another Sky Club, because that's what we do. So that's the sort of thing that people react to. And from the stage. So I'm here right now and behaving because I have all of Austin's technology, but normally I will have my phone and take a video of you guys and share that out to the world. Show folks who are in your room what you're seeing, what you're doing, because very few people there, unlike the folks in this room, ever see it from this side. And this is a very different view. So that's something that's definitely fun to share. Where are you going to share them, though? Right? You've made all this awesomeness. So these are the places I want to spread out what you have. Evergreens, like we said, they're going to be around for a long time. Put these on your website. Put these on your YouTube channel. My what, Laura? Your YouTube channel. You have one, right? I see a few nods, and I see a few people looking at their shoes. It suddenly got interesting because they don't have a YouTube channel. Have a YouTube channel. It's just another place to put your content out there, and frankly, it helps in your Google search and all that. Story for another day, we will talk about that. But any place that your content can be available just helps Google love you even more. Your one-off videos, those fun little ones, let's share them on all of our social platforms. And maybe that's Facebook, not for me personally. Maybe that's Instagram. Every day it's like oxygen for me. And maybe, oh my God, I'm saying this, TikTok. And I know a year ago we all went, no, I'm not going to floss. Because I floss. You don't have to floss, but this is a place where our audiences are now starting to be. So don't fear it. At the very least, if you're not on all of these platforms now, or if you're even just not ready to use them, claim your handle. Especially if your business name is a little generic or a little popular, you'd be surprised how hard it will be to do that. So whenever these new platforms arise, claim your handle so it's there for you when you are ready to use it. Okay, the challenge I have for you, everybody recognize that brand? Thank you. What's their tagline? Just do it. I challenge every one of you while you're here to bust out your phone, capture a video, and post it to at least one of your platforms. Tag me, WorkingCat_Inc. on Instagram, and I will share your goodness too. Thank you.